Once I got the bike that I have now, this bike has been sitting around for a couple years after it's been through its abuse. So today is the day I'm going to clean, repair, and sell it. And also, this bike is the beginning of a series that I'm starting, called Bike Flip. I didn't call it Flip Bike to not copy my favorite creator, Seth from Burn Peak, but it's basically the same thing. This is the first bike that is going on to this series, I guess you could say. And we're starting with $0. This bike is a department store bike. It's very old. We just had it hanging just like these other bikes over here. But this bike's gonna be fixed up and given a new home. And since the bike isn't so dirty, we're just gonna hit it with the wet rag. So luckily for me, the bike shifts fairly nicely and the tires are brand new. So the only thing that we want to change on this bike is the seat. So this is the seat it had, and this is the seat we're gonna put on it. You loosen these and this just comes straight out. On this one, right? But on this other seat post, see I had to use a lot of WD-40 to take this one out. Now this seat post that was on this seat, we're gonna change it out to this bike. The reason I changed the seat post and then just swap the whole thing because all bikes have certain diameter of seat posts and they're different on every bike. So not every seat post is compatible with every bike. Knowing that, we will move on to the brake test. Bike is ready to go. We cleaned it, repaired it, and it's ready to sell. So the only thing left that it needs is to be posted so everyone can see it. I'm gonna do it on OfferUp and Facebook. So the 3 things to actually sell the bike is good pictures, a title, and a good description. So let's go do that. Here's a quick tip to taking good pictures. The cover picture is going to be one of the side, one of the angle of the bike showing the cockpit and the handlebar. Then the next one is going to be of the drivetrain, generally with the pedal down, just looks nicer. Another one of the cogs. Another one of a special feature, like if it's full suspension, also pedal out of the way. And any other special feature that it has. And that's it. And don't overdo it with your pictures. So one thing I didn't mention from there is that the background, you want it to be clean. You don't want any big things going in the background. I put it on the grass, you could put it on the cement next to a wall, something like that. You just want the background to be clean so you could clearly see the bike and everything it has. Now, this is the picture we took. This is gonna be the cover photo, side view of the bike. This is the second picture we took at an angle, mainly focusing on the cockpit, showing the brakes, showing the type of shifters, the handlebars. Here's one of the drivetrain. And remember, when you're taking a picture of the drivetrain, keep the pedal straight down and flat. Gives it a nicer and more professional look. These are the other pictures that I took. Also, another thing that I didn't mention was that you want to mention any cracks, like if there's a crack in the frame, if it's got a big noticeable scratch. You want to mention that in the description because you want to be transparent with the buyer, and you don't want a customer to buy a bike that is damaged. If they leave a review, you don't want them to leave a bad review just because you didn't leave a photo of it or say something about it in the description. All these pictures were taken on an iPhone 11. I didn't have any fancy camera. Now let me show you in what order and how to make the title and description for your bike. Quick intermission. If you guys are enjoying the video so far or like the tips I'm giving out to you guys, subscribe to my channel so you guys don't miss another video like this one. Okay, so now we're gonna pull out OfferUp or the app that you're gonna use to list your bike. And I'm gonna lead you through the process if you're using OfferUp. First, click on the post button in the bottom middle. Then you wanna head over to select photo. And the first photo that you choose is gonna be the cover photo. So that's gonna be the one that pops up when people are scrolling through that app. They're gonna see a little square and that's gonna be the cover photo for your listing. Now that we know what a cover photo is and what it looks like, let's choose ours. Our cover photo is gonna be of the side view of the bike. The second picture is gonna be of the angle of the bike. The third picture is gonna be of the drivetrain. The fourth picture is gonna be of the cogs and the derailleur. The fifth picture is going to be of the suspension, and the sixth picture is going to be the seat. And also, just keep in mind, not all of these are for everyone. You don't have to include the seat one or the suspension in the rear if you don't have a full suspension. Now let's move on to the title. And you want to make it complex and understanding so that way you can show up for different searches. So for example, if someone searches up 24-inch bike, you have 24-inch on your title and bike on your title. Or if someone searches up mountain bike, you show up in their page because you put mountain bike in your title. Or if you put 24-inch mountain bike in your title, if they search that up or something related to that, then you will show up. So the more words you have but that have an understanding will mean that you'll show up for more searches. In order, you want your title to go like this: wheel size, bike brand, bike model, and bike type. Now that we know what we're looking for, let's look for it. So first we had wheel size, and wheel size ranges from 16 all the way to 29. You would always find your wheel size on your tire, so just look around carefully. Sometimes you can barely see it, but it's always there. Next, it was bike brand, and bike brand is always usually pretty noticeable. It's always on the bottom tube of the frame. Right here, it's always on the bottom tube of the frame. Then the bike brand, I have mine up here on the top tube. Sometimes it could be on different places. For some reason you can't find your bike model or brand, then you could just take a picture of it on Google and it will show up many things very similar to that. Now we're writing out a title. We're gonna put 24 for the wheel size, quotation marks for inches, next for the brand, PX 4.0 for the model. It's a mountain bike and it's full suspension. Now moving on to the description. And the description is where you want to be very transparent with the buyer. If there's something missing on the bike, if there's something broken on the bike, anything like that. So you want to include if it's shifting well, if it has something that is going to affect the buyer's decision when they buy it. And also include the condition it is in. One thing that I didn't say there is to include how many gears it has in the front and the back. If it has 3 gears in the front and 7 in the back, then put 3x7. And also to get some trust on the buyer, include one sentence on why you're selling it. That's if you need to free up space, if you've grown out of the bike. Now we finished our listing. I finished showing you guys on OfferUp, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook Marketplace as well. I know you could put it on many others like eBay and Craigslist, but I'm just gonna put those two as my resources to listing the bike. The only thing left to do is to wait. And I'll come back to you guys when I get messaged. So guys, it has been 1 week since we posted that listing and got a message. So the guy messaged me, "Hi, is this available?" Like any other normal person would do. And then he just asked me if there's anything wrong with the bike, if the price is negotiable. I always allow my prices to be negotiable. My original price was $80. He offered 70 and I took that as a deal. Now we're talking about when we're gonna meet up. Today, he said he was available today. I'm available today as well. So we're gonna go see him. And we're back with the 70 bucks. He got the bike, he enjoyed it, and we got the money. It's a win-win. Now we're gonna use that money to save up to get another bike. And that was it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you did. It's really gonna help me out, and it's gonna let me know that you guys want another episode. At least that's it for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! Quick intermission. If you guys like it. Now, we're gonna use this money